Hello and welcome to another episode of Attacking Third, a CBS Sports soccer podcast. I'm Sandra, Herrera, lead NWSL writer for CBS Sports, joined today as always by my colleague and co-host Lisa Roman, NWSL analyst and broadcaster. On today's episode, we have a special interview episode ahead of the NWSL Playoffs. A quick reminder to follow us on Twitter at Attacking Third. Also head on over to our YouTube page and hit subscribe so that you never miss a new video interview or whenever we go live. Plus, you can catch great NWSL highlights, youtube.com/attacking Third. Hit subscribe. Today, we are joined by the goalkeeper for Washington Spirit at currently playoff bound, Aubrey Bledsoe. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Thank you. That sounds exciting. Playoff bound.
That's
It's
right.
been
It
a
is.
while, or really never for the Spirit since I've been there. So
It
things
is.
are trending up for us.
I love that. Let's keep that same energy. Congrats on making the postseason with
Thank
the
you.
Spirit. You're correct. It has been a heck of a season on and off the pitch for the team. But for now, let's stick with, I guess, the soccer aspect. Two forfeited games, some setbacks in the latter half of the season. What most consider a very crucial point in this season, but the Spirit overcame a lot of things to become the third place team, clinch a home playoff, all before the final weekend of the regular season. So what does that say? In your opinion, what do you feel like that says about the team in 2021?
I just think it's an incredible testament to our resilience. We've had basically everything that could go wrong this year. That's from training facilities to travel and forfeits and just really dealing with it on all ends. And we've really come together through it. It's been an incredible group of girls, but we're really, coming together through all these difficulties. And, if we're going to have to do it, we might as well win. So I think it's made us stronger. And it's kind of like, throw whatever you can at us. Like we're gonna win.
As goalkeeper of the Spirit, sometimes the pressure can really fall on your shoulders and as the last line of defense to keep anything out of the net. So 8 clean sheets for you on the season. Congrats and counting as you have another match this weekend. But you're so locked in. I watch you during games and you're so locked in and you're so focused. I have to ask, what's your game day routine? What gets you to that moment where you're so ready to go and ready to play?
My game day is super chill. I really don't do too much. I'll go for a bike ride, do some yoga, even like clean my apartment. I just kind of stay home, avoid stress at all costs. But I don't really start getting like into game mode until I go out to warm up. And that's when I kind of reach another like gear where it's all confidence. I try to create this invincible feeling where I'm judgment free. It's a bit different than my training mentality where I'm trying to learn and grow. It's more like if I make a mistake, it's like, oh well, like that will never happen again. But yeah, it's just kind of stepping in that zone where like the other team can't beat me. And it definitely helps playing in front of the players that I do. I'll give a shout out to Emily Sonnet. She's one of the most intense competitors I've ever met. Like she's crazy out there. And if things aren't like perfect, she'll let me know it. So I think we've raised the standards that we have of each other, especially going into this latter half of the season. And we just want to be as clean and perfect as possible in the defense. And they've really made my job easy, to be honest.
You hold things down in net for this team. So let's take a look at maybe the other side of the field for you. Let's talk about Ashley Hatch a little bit. She won Golden Boot Award. She led the league in goals this season. As her team goalkeeper, you have to go against her, right, every day in training, and you get to see firsthand what she's about. What is it about Hatch that sort of makes her so keen in front of net for you guys?
She's a smart player and she's gotten really great at finishing and picking her moments of when to shoot, when to pass. And I think it's just the partnership that we've created up front. We have a lot of dangerous weapons between her, Rodman, Sanchez, and even Tara McCowan. I'm so bad at saying her last name. But yeah, we were playing scrimmage the other week, and it was kind of like our defense versus our offense. And I'm like, wow, like they're coming at all sides, and they're like a lot faster than I thought. So they put in a couple goals on me, and I was like, wow, all right. That's what it feels like to play against y'all. But yeah, Hatch has been brilliant the past couple years. So I think it's just having a supporting cast around her. We've really relied on her over the years. It's just kind of our solitary form of attack. And now that we've got some other dangerous weapons, I think it takes the pressure off Hatch a lot. And yeah, everyone's doing well up there.
All of those dangerous weapons, including yourself in goal, will go against North Carolina Courage. First round of the quarterfinals this weekend, this Sunday. This will be the fourth time that you will face this team this season, that Spirit and Courage will face off, and they haven't beaten you. But now it's the playoffs. So how is the approach to the Courage and playing them in the postseason different than a regular season game?
Yeah, it'll be a really difficult game. I'm excited. I think viewers, you're going to be in for a treat. Anything goes in the playoffs. I think they're going to come out firing. They have a winning culture. They've been there before. They've won championships, so they know what it takes. They're gritty. They've been through a lot as well this season, as we all have in the NWSL. So I think we're going to hit another notch collectively in the playoffs. So it just comes down to those moments. There's going to be a couple chances, and can we take advantage of ours and step up and deny theirs? So it just comes down to those small moments where hopefully the big time players will pull through for us.
You mentioned a little bit in talking about the Courage, some of the tough parts of the years for certain clubs, and for the Spirit, there has been a lot of news not regarding soccer. So, on a personal note, how have you handled all of that? What maybe have you learned about your teammates, perhaps in all of these moments that you've all sort of faced collectively this season with the club kind of constantly being in the news?
Mm-hmm. It's been really difficult. A lot has detracted away from our on the field preparation, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, it has grown us together because we're dealing with some difficult things. We've hit some low lows. So it makes these wins and these highs that hopefully will hit the ultimate high on November 20th, right? But it makes that sweeter. And what have we learned? There's probably going to have to be like a case study into the Washington Spirit. I'm not sure that we will know fully, everything that we have learned and how we've grown. But I think for me personally and for the team, we are able to do very difficult things. I'm proud of every single one of these girls, the things that we have been asked to do. No professional female soccer player should have to do these things. And we've come through it all, and we've won, and we're doing it quite brilliantly. So I'm just very proud of everyone, and really hoping that we can win the championship and just disappear for the month of December.
You mentioned it's been a little difficult, which I can only imagine, to separate everything that's happening off the field to what's actually happening on the field. So do you try to separate them? Do you say okay, we're stepping onto the field right now, crossing the white line, let's focus on this? Or do you kind of let everything that's happening off the field fuel you and the team to kind of say, we're going to prove everyone wrong, that we can still do this despite everything else? How do you kind of approach that?
It's a little bit of both. For me, it is difficult to compartmentalize because it's kind of all interrelated. It's not like soccer is necessarily like my sanctuary and everything else could be going wrong and soccer would be great. Like for me, it's a bit interrelated, and I play my best soccer when I'm confident and free and um, know I'm supported and loved by my teammates and coaches, and just feel supported. So I think all those factors play into your on the field performance. So at the beginning, I think we were all kind of looking for that and didn't necessarily have it. So then, we switched gears and we're like, okay, we're not going to have the proper training facilities, but we've got each other. We're going to get through this together. So I think once we kind of just accepted the circumstances for what they are, then we were able to move past that and to focus more on our play and to make that more joyful. But for a while, just the circumstances outside the field were pretty overwhelming, and it was kind of seeping into our environment. But I think we kind of put up, our fence, so to speak, and said, hey, like, they're going to try to tear us apart, but like everyone on this field, we have to have each other's backs. And we're doing that to the best of our ability. And I'm proud of how we've done so far.
Within all of this, maybe sometimes it's hard to find moments of joy. Is something like finally getting to that last regular season home game and then knowing that you're playoff on one of those like moments of joy for the team that they can sort of rally around right now?
For sure. Yeah. Sunday was a great time. We had a good little party with friends and family, and everyone was just dressed up for Halloween. So it was great to just have everyone together. It's been difficult with COVID too, and preventing us from really bonding as a team. These are challenges that everyone has had to deal with. But there's just been a lot that's tried to tear us apart. So it's nice that we're able to come together through it, and winning certainly helps. And we're really excited to be hosting the home playoff on Sunday. Yeah, so third place with 2 forfeits. We'll take that.
Yeah, right now, it's so funny. We've been doing a lot of these playoff interviews, and we actually had a little bit of a chat and segment with Tierna Davidson, and we actually talked about Halloween there as well. So I love that Halloween was a part of the joyful moments for you all as well. Who in your opinion maybe had the best costume during that
time? Best costume. Devin and Mariana were the Jokers. They had like full face makeup. They looked pretty good. Kelly Herrera and Emily Sonnet were Braves players. Kelly was Dansby, so she like drew on, a beard, and I forget which one Emily was. She had a blonde wig and like a pearl necklace. I was unfamiliar with that player, but apparently that's his style.
It's fun. The players that go all out with the makeup or those costumes.
Yeah. But no, it's just everyone like got into it. There was no one who was just like, meh, I'm a soccer player.
What were you, Aubrey? What did you dress as?
I was Ted Lasso.
Nice.
So I had a stash and visor, whistle. The mustache was pretty uncomfortable, but
no belief sign.
I had a Believe shirt.
Oh, nice. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
everyone got into it. Kumi was a minion, and she's so short, so it was like really cute. And even Sayori, our other Japanese player, was Jessie from Toy Story. So it was really fun to see some of our international players embrace that as well. And it was great. It was a solid win, and then we all hung out together and celebrated it as we should.
Right. We always like to close out on maybe like a personal anecdote or more additional moments of joy. So we appreciate you engaging with us a little bit, and also the engagement sign in the background of your call here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm assuming that more of that will get planned in the off season, right?
Yes. I'm getting married this off season because I'm a little busy throughout the year, except for like December. Well, really only December. So that's been something I've really looked forward to this year. So hopefully we're just gonna ride the wave, November 20th is actually my birthday, my 30th birthday and the championship. And then, I'll keep going, get married and yeah.
Watch out, everybody. Bledsoe's got the goals, and she's gonna hopefully hit them, and we'll be enjoying covering everything in the meantime. We want to thank everyone as always for listening. We would like to thank you, Aubrey Bledsoe, for joining us. Good luck in the playoffs. Reminder to everyone that we are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere you listen to your podcast show. We're also available as video, so you can subscribe to us on YouTube. Visit youtube.com/attacking3rd, and we'll be back Friday with the full NWSL quarterfinal playoff preview. For Sandra Herrera, Lisa Roman, and Aubrey Bledsoe, this was Attacking Third.